Guten Morgen, mes amis. C'est moi, Dieter. Dieter's voice is going to be all over the place today because Dieter's going to show you how to hunt successfully for that elusive big game guitar in your market, wherever you may be. Now, I know some of you might say, well, Dieter, okay, I can't get what you have because I live in Cork or Ireland or South Africa or Malaysia or Tasmania or wherever. Yeah, so don't care about what I have. I'm not pushing my stuff on you. All I'm saying is that, okay, Dieter was born in a small city in Saskatchewan. Have you ever heard of it? Okay. There was one music store. There was no internet, there was no Amazon, there was none of that stuff. So, you know, unless I wanted to drive to Winnipeg, which was 4 hours away, or Calgary, which was 6, okay, or Minneapolis, which was 1,100 miles away, or Chicago, which was 1,600 miles away, you know, I had to deal with what I got. So when I got my first guitar, Norman, I had $1,200. I've told some of you this before. Look, I tell stories, so you know how I am. If you don't like stories, don't watch my channel. That's fine. Okay? I don't want to make you feel like you're wasting your time. So, hey, I had $1,200. It wasn't a lot of money in '76, Canadian. So I went and I wanted a good guitar. So they had 3 guitars over $800. They had a Norman, which was the founders of Godin, right? They had a Guild and a Martin. So I was a shit player when I was 16, 17. I was just starting out, but I wanted something good. I saved my money from my first job was a KFC, and I actually met the guy who founded it, Colonel Harlan Sanders. I was in the newspaper because the store I worked at had the most sales in all of North America. True story. And so I met the guy. It was cool. So anyway, I digress. So with I let my ears and my feel do the thing, and that's why I walked out at that time with the Norman. Okay, that's it. So if you're in wherever, like you're in Dublin, and you know, I don't talk about boutique guitars because I can't afford them. So, you know, you might have, you know, I don't talk about Loudon and one-offs. You know, I mention them when I've heard one or seen one, like I played Michelle Pellegrin, gorgeous. So, you know, I don't have those guitars, so I don't talk about that. I always try and, what I'm always about is helping you, whoever you are, whatever stage you're at, wherever you live, to find the best thing you can. So, wherever you are, that's why I say, take the name. So, this is what you do. So, you have to disguise yourself because salesmen will always try to do this. So, Dieter, when he goes shopping, we're on a hunt now. I put on one of my Akubra hats. Akubra, they're made in Australia. If you ever watched my videos and you see, oh, Dieter's got about 5 of these different hats, even my mafia looking, or film noir looking, this went out. Okay, well, I'll have to light it later. I don't even smoke, so what the fuck. So my mafia looking fedora. They're all Akubras, really good. So the reason you know, you're hunting, so you put on an Akubra because right away it changes your persona. People go, maybe this guy's artistic, so they might even try and bullshit you more. So you put on your Akubra, if you have one, or any kind of hat. And then, if you can take someone with you, you put on dark sunglasses. And you get a walking stick. And when you come in the shop, you know, you're banging around like this, you're going. And when the salesmen come up to help you, you just go, can I help you, sir? And you say, well, obviously, can't you see I'm blind? And then you say, don't you know who I am? Say it like that. See, whatever language you have. Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? And then right away, you know, they'll teach you better. So then you put your blind stick away, and you go, okay, this is the price range I'm looking at. Hand me everything you got in whatever you're looking for, triple O or whatever. Okay. So then you get it, and you're blind, you see, so you just play it. And that's what you do, and you let your ears decide. And then if you find one, and you go to as many stores as you can in the area, and you try as many different things as you can. And because you're blind, you can't see the name. And, well, you know, you compare oranges with oranges. So, you know, you say, I play, you know, medium strings. I like a medium low action. That's what you do. And I guarantee you probably find something good. And then when you do, you go home and you've bagged your trophy. So you can take your sunglasses off. You can light up your cigar, and whatever your poison of choice is, red wine, nice California organic wine. Thank you, Gary. He's my friend. I talk about. I go to his ranch. I like cognac once in a while. He got me a nice bottle of cognac, and I got my stolichnaya. My stolichnaya is iced in the fridge. And then you celebrate. Yeah, bag that one today. Okay, that's how you successfully hunt for a guitar. Okay, and some of you people, I appreciate your comments, and you know now that I read them, and you know, I like to hear from people that say, well, I have 7 guitars and I have this and this. It might be a guitar I've never heard of. It might be a guitar that I have heard of and haven't played. And as long as you're getting enjoyment out of it, that's good. And so I tell you these crazy things. Some of you might think I'm nuts, but these are my guitars. They're paid for. I don't know anybody for them, so I can do what I want with them. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is a 25-year-old Yamaha bass I got in 1998 or something. Is that 25 years? So I scraped it all off. I didn't have to. I was in my scraping phase here, but I like the look. You know, you can see it's got a veneer, a nice veneer of, I don't know what it is. And I'm not sure. Oop, I think the body's alder. I don't know. And it has a nice Canadian maple neck and a nice ebony fret, but that's the original color. It was a Yamaha RBX7. And the reason I'm showing you this is, I used to play bass in some bands, and it came with EMG active pickups. And after 22 years, I just recently did this. If you can see, I've got a bunch of toggle switches there, and you can see I don't know if you can see, I have 100% copper foil to isolate the pickups. So it crapped out. The active circuitry went, and I got in touch with Yamaha, and they sent me. They were nice. They sent me the schematics, but I couldn't find pickups. So ordered these Seymour Duncan New York City passives that really rock. And so I put in 4 3-way toggle switches because I split the pickups. I didn't know how to do this, but shout out to Seymour Duncan pickups, because they were very, very helpful. The young man who helped me online, just with texts, sent me diagrams. It took me 3 days to wire this, but I got it done. And so, yeah. I don't even know half the shit it can do because I haven't played around with it lots. But I just want to show you. See? Okay. To me, the guitar's like, I just don't like that plastic feel. So I scraped it all down. And I just rubbed Danish oil in it. So when I say that, that's why I do some of these things. It's unique, right? I'll do a video maybe playing it some more later, but you know, that's what I had to say. So happy hunting, right? Goodbye for now. Yeah.